Well, hi guys, it's Lisa here from KP Quilting Studio. Happy New Year is the first order of business. I hope everybody had a lovely holiday and are enjoying the beginning weeks of 2023 so far. We've made a few changes here at the studio, so I thought I would give you a quick little tour and let you see what we've done here and give you a little update on a few things that we're looking forward to in 2023. Okay, so let's get turned around here. Mr. Bo is going to help us. Say hi, buddy. So when you first come in the door, the first thing you're probably going to notice is that we've moved the flannels out to this room. That's those gorgeous 2-ply thick and snuggly flannels from Robert Kaufman Fabrics. We've got about, I don't know, a little better than 3 cabinets with flannels, solids, and prints. And also you're going to notice that we've put some clearance items out here as well. So there's some bins here with all kinds of goodies, some thread, some pins, all kinds of stuff. Our wide back section is still pretty much the same as it was before. We've got 4 cabinets here, and then we've also added another cabinet over on this side, which has those beautiful 108-inch flannel. And we've just got these 5 prints for now, and we've got lots of this. This is just the display. There's lots more hidden away that we can cut from. And then there's more cotton prints at the 108-inch wides down on the bottom here. And those are all $19.99. Everything in this cabinet is $19.99. And then over in the other cabinet, it goes from $19.99 to $27.99. So we still have our thread display. My gorgeous glide thread, I love it. Still lots of glide thread here. A few more clearance items down here. Wherever you see a red sticker, that's an item that's on sale. Our patterns are all 40% off. They're kind of stuck in a box out of the way. We'll pull those out so they're a little easier to look at. And when you come into the next room, the first thing that's going to greet you is my gorgeous sewing machine, my old treadle. Now this one is called an improved seamstress. So that one I got a couple of years ago, and it works beautifully. It goes like a dream. And then if you look behind the curtain and up the stairs, there's my new one. My sweetie bought me that just before Christmas. It's a Singer and it's another treadle. I love it. So we also have some more clearance items on the stairs. Some mask making supplies, a few other things on the stairs, and we'll continue to update that as well. We're not going to be doing the SPCA fabric anymore, the fabric scraps. It's just taking up way too much room and way too much time. So we will still continue to collect for the SPCA and send that off on a regular basis. And I'll show you that in a minute. Our skinny bolts are now out here as well beside the stairs, and that is always changing as well. Whenever we get skinny bolts, we stick them in there. And they are always finish the bolt for $9 per meter. Our workspace is pretty much the same. We haven't made too many changes. And Mando is still here. He's in this tank swimming around, being cute. Hi buddy. He just had his breakfast. He's a cutie. So he's our shop fish. And so now when you come into the long arm room, you might notice something new. We have a second long arm going on in here. So this is a setup, a 6-foot setup. It's a grace frame that we can go anywhere from 5 feet right up to 12 feet. So right now we have it set up for 6 feet, and we have a domestic sewing machine on it. This will take a small long arm head as well, but for now we're just going to use this brother. So with this machine, this setup, I should say, this is what we're going to be using for doing all of our meanders, on quilts that are 60 inches wide or less. And it'll be a combination of myself and Lisa V, Lisa number 2, probably doing this work, but we will be able to go back to the 2 cents a square inch price point on these quilts. So that's a Meander on a 60 inch or less wide quilt at the 2 cents per square inch price point. So that's a really good price. You're looking at under $100 for a quilt that's 60 by 80. So you know, those quilts that you just want to get them quilted, you don't want the fancy stuff, you just want the structural quilting to be done. This is going to really speed up the process for us because I'll be able to continue on with my custom, and Lisa will be able to work on those Meander quilts. So 2 cents a square inch again is a really good price point as well. So I'm really happy about this new setup here, and we're going to see how that goes. I'm just getting ready to test. I got some scrap fabric there, and I'm going to be testing that out today to ensure that it's ready to go, and then Lisa will be away to the races on that. We've also got a new cutting station. We had to kind of reconfigure that to fit the new long arm in. So this little table here is our new cutting table. Yeah, it's a little tight, but we make it work. And then just where I was telling you about the SPCA, as I say, we're no longer doing the scrap fabric, but we are going to still continue to collect for the SPCA. So we still have our little jar here, and I do have some magazines and books and that sort of thing that have been donated, and we'll continue to have those available for you. So if there's a book or a magazine or a pattern here that you like, it's just a matter of dropping a little donation in the jar, and then you can take that home. And of course we have the beautiful Miss Crown Jewel. She's here. She's getting ready to do this gorgeous quilt. It's all batiks. So pretty. So that is a customer quilt. So I'm just getting ready to get started on that today. And of course we have our display quilt up on the wall still. And we still have those cute quilt quart kits. We've moved them over to this side. So those kits, quart jars, include everything you need to make these sweet little wall hangings. There's 3 different hangings. They're kind of one on top of the other, so you can really just see the one right now. And pretty much everything else is the same in here. Still some fabric in this room. The panels we moved over in front of the fireplace. And our Christmas stuff, we kind of stuck it back in the corner because it's not as, you know, people aren't really wanting to look at that as much right now, so it's back there. You can get to it, but it's just a little tight back there. So, you know, we're going to see how many long arms we can cram into this room. I think we might be at the limit right now. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys, and mostly I wanted to tell you about the new long arm setup that we have here for Lisa V, and that new price point of the 2 cents per square inch for Meander on quilts that are less than 60 inches wide, 60 or less. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. Lots of fun things happening. We've got a few more surprises for you for this year. So right now we're working on a mail-in long arm quilting service. It's something that I have to do some work on the website to get implemented. So we're hoping to have that up and running in the next few weeks. So those of you who want to have your quilt quilted here by myself or by Lisa, but you live too far away to bring the quilt in, then you can send it to us by mail, and we can do a consultation either on the phone or via Zoom. We can do that, or you can just say quilter's choice or what have you. So there'll be lots of options for you to choose from in terms of your quilting patterns, your thread, all that kind of stuff. So we'll still do the consultation process. It'll just be either over Zoom or by telephone. So yeah, so that's kind of exciting, kind of looking forward to that idea and seeing how that works. What's the other thing that we're working on? Oh, right, lessons. So this is something that I get asked a pretty regular basis. Do you do quilting lessons? Do you do long arm lessons? And up until now, I really haven't been able to put my mind to that. Just kind of had a little too much other stuff in my mind, quite frankly. So that is something that we're working on for this year, and it will be probably an online lesson plan. Basically, you would download a digital lesson, and you'd be self-directed. You would work at your own pace, work through the lesson, and you know, certainly we're here for questions and that sort of thing. But so we're just in the very early planning stages of that, but that's something that we're looking at for 2023 as well. So, and who knows what else we're gonna do here. You know how I am. I kind of just go whatever way the wind blows me sometimes. So, you know, not a big planner here, but kind of do what feels right and what makes me happy and what makes others happy. So that's where we're at here in the beginning of 2023 at KP Quilting Studio. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and feel free to message me or call me with any questions or anything like that. And we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.